It's Monday, May 9th, 2022, and here I am at Costa Mesa High School, and I'm subbing for a science class. It's actually going to be both middle school and high school. It's neat to be here. I was here for Halo for a few times. OCC is across the street where I got an AS in chemistry. So I will report how it goes in about 8 hours, but for you, it's probably going to be a few seconds. Well, today went great over at Costa Mesa High School. Good to be back. Today's incentive was juggling, and all the classes like juggling. And something else that I could say with confidence is this is a huge campus. It's the first time I was actually inside the campus other than the auditorium here where I did Halo at. Another neat thing is I ran into one of my cohorts from Vanguard University who just completed his advanced student teaching, and that's what I'm doing next semester. It's Tuesday, May 10th, 2022. I'm back at Ensign Intermediate School subbing for my master teacher for her first 2 periods, and I'll probably be volunteering for the rest of the day. Another delightful day here at Ensign. All the students are in the middle of their SBAC, standardized test all week this week, and then I'll be back next week for sure. And today I got a lot more people giving me a number between 1 and 46. Apparently about a month ago, a lot of students figured out that I knew all the presidents and their birthdays and their death dates and their term dates all from memory. And it brings me back to when I was a student here. When I was a student, that's when I started to memorize the presidents and their dates and everything. And so a lot of my friends here would ask me, or they would give me a number between, back then, 1 and 43 and 44. And it lasted all throughout high school. And now I'm back over here at Ensign, and it's almost as if time has not stopped. I'm being asked by a lot of students here about a particular president, and I just give them the facts, and it tests my memory. And it makes me acknowledge that I still got it. The only difference is it's now between 1 and 46. It's Wednesday, May 11th, 2022. I'm back over here at Ensign Intermediate, and today's going to be very special. In the middle classroom right over there, I am subbing for a history teacher, and he was my history teacher half my life ago, 13 years ago when I was 13 years old, and frankly I really loved that class because I really liked history back in the day, and now I'm in that same class subbing. So this is the first time in my life where I'm subbing for one of my former teachers, and I can't wait to see how it goes. Room 52. Now this isn't the first time in 13 years that I'm entering, but still in. Wow, so nice to be in here again. This is where I had history class, US history, right here. Very neat. And he still has my proclamation that I made, trying to mimic my own Declaration Constitution. I got a lot of my friends and teachers to sign it. So subbing for my former history teacher went well. The students were blown away that I was literally in their seats half my life ago. And I do gotta get this out because it's pretty funny. One person told me that when I began student teaching a few months ago, she thought I was the mailman. I guess some of the shirts that I wear do look like a mailman's uniform, so. Thursday, May 12th, 2022. Well, today I'm just volunteering here at Ensign. There are no substitute jobs currently available, so I'm just glad to volunteer here. And finally, Friday, May 13th, 2022. And this morning I'm walking to school just fairly down the street from me because I am blessed to be subbing here at Newport Heights Elementary School, the place I went to for 4 years in class of 2007 here. My grade 6 class was just down there. I used to live on Knox Street to my right. Yeah, I just feel very fortunate to be subbing for a 4th grade class here. After I accepted the position on Frontline yesterday, I walked over here and I got to meet the teacher, and she went through the sub-plans with me and her incentives with me and good tips that she gave me. And she said that I could bring my incentives, so I have my bag of juggling and my pockets filled with coin tricks, rope tricks, card tricks, and all that stuff, so I'm pretty excited. So this is a great school. It brings back a lot of memories. My 4th grade classroom was right there, like behind that brick wall over there. I mentioned it in my book, and the library also has an autographed copy of my book in it. On a side note, I had my first April Fool's Day as a teacher and all that. Well, today's the first Friday the 13th as a teacher. I'm not superstitious. The only bad luck I had was in my dream. I was so excited, and every time that I'm excited, I always have a dream where everything just fails. But I know that nothing's going to go wrong today. I'm very happy to be here. It's nice walking these halls again. This mural is new. It used to be different from when I was here. And also my former 3rd third grade teacher, is still here. He now teaches first grade, and this is the school that I go to juggle. I talk about that in my book. This mural right here was here when I was here, and I remember all of these. So when I started third grade, some things never change. Inside this wonderful fourth grade classroom and the official badge and everything. An outstanding conclusion to a phenomenal week. It was just a pleasure and a joy to be here, and a lot of the students, all the students were excellent, and they all enjoyed all the tricks, the rope trick, coin tricks, juggling tricks, math tricks. I taught them math shortcuts, envelope trick and all that. I even taught them a trick, like how to do the coin trick and everything. Everybody was polite and respectful, so I really admire that. And quite a few of the students are hoping that I come back one day, and hopefully if there's an opening, I will. I really appreciate you following my journey to become a teacher, and through substituting, it's been a joy and a blast. Next week is already filled, all 5 days of the week. For the first 4 days, I'm subbing for my master teacher, and I'm going to be teaching statistics, Unit 1, so for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then Friday and the following Monday, I'm going to be teaching, substituting for social science, so that should be good. Another thing that was phenomenal today is that the room number was 14, and that was my third grade classroom for most of the year when I was in third grade. And he now teaches first grade, and that's the teacher whom I've been juggling for his class. I was really excited to say, hey, I'm a sub now, and so we're working in the same school together, but unfortunately he wasn't here today. But we communicated via text, and he also said that and cleared with the principal to come back to juggle for his class. And again, I've been doing that since October 22nd, 2010. And on that note, there were actually quite a few students who remember me, so they're now all in fourth grade, and they remember me from when they were in first grade and I would come and juggle. And so that's how my week went, and it was a privilege serving everywhere that I served, as well as volunteer. And I got to briefly get in communications and speak with the principal at Costa Mesa Middle School, as well as Newport Heights Elementary. The principal at Newport Heights Elementary remembers me from September 24th, 2019, I could be sure. She remembers that I'm an author, and I told her I'd give anything if I could just come and volunteer as a person speaking and juggling and encouraging the students in an assembly. So hopefully that will happen soon or next academic year. I tried to convey the same message to the principal of Ray Elementary and Costa Mesa Middle School principal, and they said that they're going to get in contact with me so that I could tell them that. Well, the principal at Ray, I already emailed about it, and then the person at Costa Mesa Middle School, I'm waiting for him to call me or say that I could email him what I wanted to say. But I feel very optimistic and overjoyed that I know that one day I will go to every single NMUSD school and every single school district of OCDE and beyond, and just juggle and encourage the students and tell them not to give up. Even if you have a disability, quote unquote, physical or developmental, you can do whatever you set your mind to do. And that's what I'm giving my entire life at my expense, just trying to prove so and trying to encourage other people to do so, to just keep it up and never give up and always persevere. And that's my message to everybody.